Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Edmund the Golden Boy Shabazian.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Lawler. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Nice shot to the body there. Right on the button. Back and forth we go. Huge block there.
Let's go, you can do this.
Straight right is there. Straight right hand counter. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Down the middle.
Oh, the Superman punch lands.
Tremendous body kick lands from this guy.
Single leg takedown. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lawler.
Getting him out here. He's got to start throwing down.
Lawler's in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Shabazian's right back to the full mount. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Lawler gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
Oh, nice elbow. Oh, my goodness.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler right hand. You do not want to get hit with too many of those. That one appeared to stun him. Lawler gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Got to be careful, armbar.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. Was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, it will be. And then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. Oh, like the thought there, good attempt at a counter. Ultimately, it's no good.
Hands up. Protect your face.
The right hand just misses. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, great block there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good.
Big head kick.
Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler. Training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hook just tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Tommy Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Massive left hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lawler. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this fight.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Shabazian's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, that combination's gonna test his chin. Nicely done. He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, solid kick right there.
Easy with that jab now. Be ready to counter.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again. Nice setup, nice takedown.
Shabazian's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was gonna lose his position. You've gotta maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. Oh, right in the mouth. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Oh, bad.
Whiffs on the uppercut there. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
A swing and a miss by Lawler.
Straight punch lands.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Lawler's able to land another strike right there, right on the previously damaged nose. No surprise to see the fighter continue to attack that part of the opposition. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Quick jab lands there.
Head kick, oh, right hand gets up to block it.
Look at that, good finish, that was beautiful. Knee on belly, he's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Lawler's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
There it is, now he's going to mount. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Shabazian's able to transition back to side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Shabazian's back in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on. If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Lawler's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Back and forth we go. Just missed with the left there. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Lawler's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. I mean, that right hand landed square.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched in his corner. Oh, he got him again.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Now he's going full mount.
15 seconds.
Oh, he's got the choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
The official decision is now in and resides with Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Edmund the Golden Boy Shabazian.
All right, so it goes to the judges' scorecards. Perhaps not as close a fight as the betting line suggested off the top. A kickboxer on one side, a boxer on the other, and the fighter with the more varied skill set certainly had their game going tonight.
I mean, sticking to the game plan is key. He went out there and understood that he couldn't rush. He knew that he needed to be okay with this fighting taking place over the course of 15 minutes to really manage the risk. He took no risk, and he dominated this fight and wins a clear unanimous decision.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kareem Killer Silva! And now introducing an opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Macy the Future Barber!
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go with round one, and you can expect she's going to go to the body early. She's got some of the best kicks in the game. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's gonna play out. She is so dominant from the top position. That was a slick transition.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position. And there you go, again, half guard. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up with some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank. Beautiful kick lands.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh, nice takedown.
Making all these shots count. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Man. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though.
Good punch. She got that single collar tie.
Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
Nice straight punch for her there. And that one certainly found the target. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Nice job by her there. She leads with the right hand and connects.
Landed the right hand exactly as she needed it to. I wonder what she's setting up to follow later in the fight.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Outstanding back and forth first round.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control.
She's got a real good jab.
Fighter lands a left punch, nicely done. Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Big elbow there, lands.
Great timing on that double leg. Nice pass. Beautiful transition. Oh, nice.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws. Boom, straight left hand.
Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
Yeah.
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized herself wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Just misses there with the left. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. "90 seconds now in round two.
Another takedown land.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Both fighters get up now. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Another one.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body.
in the can.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh!
Gotta keep pressing. She's gotta hurt. Gotta look for the finish.
Massive left hand.
Oh my goodness, shoulder again.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Oh, high-level stuff there as she blocks the strike and counters with a jab of her own. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Ooh, going for a leg lock.
It's tight.
Holding the position, still working for a submission.
Oh, that's in, that's in.
Good work. Let's go.
Oh, escapes the heel hook.
She did a great job freeing her knee, getting her weight all the way across and releasing the pressure off her heel.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Lands with the ground and pound.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
She's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes, or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Under 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC. And now she has her back.
Trying for a submission now. Ooh, arms in tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Doesn't end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now she is getting beat up.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Able to check the high kick. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Take that.
Looks like she is going for a leg. Yes, she is. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Secure the hooks now. Secure the hook.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. She's moving her head. What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, so a nice showcase for both fighters and for this division. Close, competitive fight. And now they await the judges' scorecards. Should be interesting.
This is the most uncomfortable situation in all of fighting. Not knowing whether or not you won the fight. But if I could give her something to feel comfortable about, it would be that she was the one that had a slight advantage in the stand-up, and I believe that will get her the victory.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Green Killer Silva!
Well, a win's a win, DC. Doesn't matter how it goes into the books. She gets it done by split decision tonight. Nothing easy, though, about standing there waiting for the judges to render their scorecards.
Well, I mean, and then you become uncertain of if you won the fight. You can see her asking her corner, did I do enough? Did I win? Fortunately, the judges, 2 of them, saw it in her favor, and she gets the victory tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Blachowicz.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. 2 former UFC light heavyweight champions, Jan Blachowicz and John Jones, are set to engage here. Blachowicz has asked for this fight. Perhaps he should be careful what he wishes for.
Yeah, Blachowicz has asked for the fight, and he gets it. But with Jones, you have got to deal with so...
Oh, big left hand there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Blachowicz. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Jones.
Another strike to the head lands.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's calling card.
Push kick there to the body. Blachowicz going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
That one's not bad. Nice strike. Oh, big elbow. Beautiful body kick.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
Went for the inside leg kick. So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Well, Jon Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winkeljohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym. And with every passing fight, starting to show you new wrinkles, new weapons in that arsenal. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. In the half guard. This is where he wants to be.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Jones is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Nice jab there by Johnny Bones, and man, what Daniel Cormier would do to have an 84-inch reach. Of course, it's one thing to have length, it's another to use it to great effect. I'm not sure anybody has mastered it like the future Hall of Famer Johnny Bones.
Oh, nice. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
His nose is bleeding. Whoa! Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Oh, nice punch there by Jones.
Nice combination.
Oh, nice straight there by Jones. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Blachowicz' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. Postures up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Johnny Bones.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. He's setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, look pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Jones is in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Jones is back in half guard. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Just missed with the leg kick. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on kicking to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened.
Oh!
Oh, big right hand. Oh, nice kick. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, nice right hand.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Nice straight there by Blachowicz. Back and forth we go. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Blachowicz.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Blachowicz is now switching his stance.
Oh! Oh! Big elbow.
Oh. 10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only is he sticking...
Oh, again!
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Blachowicz is in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Nice. Oh, he got to the spot.
Wrist control, wrist control. There you go. Get those wrists. Control the wrists.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. There's a kick. Right hook to the head, blocked. Jones is visibly bruised on the right calf now. Don't want to take too many more of those. Close on the elbow.
That left hook was nasty. Heavy kick downstairs. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Jones's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
That's a big strike right there.
Blachowicz' kick to the body is blocked. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Blachowicz is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Strong outside leg kick.
He's hurt bad.
That one was supposed to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Blachowicz gets hit by that leg kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
Doctor taking a close look here. Do you know your blood type, DC?
No, I absolutely don't. I wish I did, and I probably should. I am 43 years old. I should know what my blood type is.
All right, looks as though the action is going to continue, at least for now. All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight. That's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy. Oh, nice kick.
Misses again with a right punch. Jones's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
And now some separation. Oh, now lands a kick to the body.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself.
Just missed with the straight left hand.
What a nasty flying knee to the head.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jan Blachowicz.
All right, well, more often than not, it is a knockout for Jan Blachowicz. It goes the distance tonight, but Blachowicz still emerges victorious on the cards.
Jan Blachowicz has gotten so comfortable in the long fight, and that was on full display tonight as he earns another decision victory.